Welcome back to another episode of Excuse My Logic. I'm AP.
It's your boy AD, man.
Alright, man, we're not even going to talk too much. Let's get right into it.
It didn't take me long to figure out that this woman was the one I wanted to spend my life with. Let me also preface that this video may trigger some women and even some men. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the 10 reasons why I'm going to marry my now fiance. All right? The first reason, we share very traditional values, right? Her aspirations in life was to be a great mom and a great wife. That's what she wanted to do. That was her dream, right? I'm a very traditional man at this stage in my life. I want to be the provider. I want to be the protector. I am very aligned with gender roles. I think relationships are like businesses. Everyone needs to have a job and be really clear on their roles in order for things to function properly. Now, in my relationship, the roles are pretty traditional, but that doesn't mean every relationship has to be like mine. I just want to add that I know men who are stay-at-home men, right, and their wife makes all the money, and that's fine. If that works for them, I love it for them. That's just not for me. Not only do we share the traditional family dynamic values, we also share the religious values, right? Spiritual values. We also share financial values. So there's alignment there foundationally, which I think is very important. The second reason why I'm going to marry this woman, she was raised.
All right, man. Hey, my man started it off real good. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I like the way he's taking it. You know, you never know how these things are gonna go. I believe this is Brick Fitness. I think he's an influencer, content creator. He has a really big following. I believe on YouTube he has like 800,000 subscribers or something like that. So I believe he recently got, to give y'all just a little bit of backstory, I believe he recently got engaged to a young lady. The guys, like I said, he's obviously doing very well. Yeah, even just from this first statement, it's like the only thing I've really seen of him before. But yeah, I think he was married twice. He was in 2 failed marriages, but he said as he matured and grew, he's letting us know why he's deciding to do it again. You know what I mean? Basically, fellas, you know, we are advocate for men, and we are also advocate for people finding that special somebody, having babies, and living happily ever after. So that's just a little preface really quick. So yeah, we can keep going into the next thing real quick and we'll give our thoughts.
Raised in a very strong 2-parent household, and that was very important to me. She has a very good relationship with her dad. Her mom is very respectful to her dad. They've been together for a very long time. They've been through ups and downs, so she's witnessed what it takes to last in a committed marriage, right? Whether things are perfect, whether things are not perfect, she witnessed that at home. She also has a lot of love and respect for her father. And her father and I share a lot of the same characteristics. So she's very much used to a man with a strong personality, who's very strong-willed, very focused, very hard-working man. That's just what she is used to. So that was key for me. Reason number 3, she's a Proverbs 31 woman. And if you're not familiar with that verse, she is a woman of solid character. She is very virtuous. She is a woman of high noble character. She's very clear on her values, and she doesn't compromise them for anyone, including me. And I love that about her. She stands on her principles. She carried herself like a wife, even when she was single. And you don't see that nowadays.
Man,
most of the time, these women, when they're single, they are outside. Shorty was never outside. All right, before we go on to the next one, I do have to let you know that this.
Hey man, what you think about my man Brick?
I mean, shoot, it sounds like Yo, you said his name the first time, Brick Johnson.
Brick Fitness.
Brick Fitness. That's even worse. Brick Fitness.
What you think about what he has?
My bad. Okay, back on track. I mean, nah. Honestly, it sounds like Brick found his match. Honestly,
hey man.
I mean, he says they're in alignment. He reminds her of her dad.
Right.
I mean, it sounds like you finally, after 2 failed marriages, like, okay, I know what to look for.
Right.
In a woman.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta mature. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes time to mature. I mean, he probably sure he was running around like a lot of us do, you know, younger days or whatnot. But you know, I'm sure he was probably at a different stage in his life when he was married the first 2 times. So.
For sure. Nah, but yeah, he found the one.
My man, I'm mature for sure.
Reason number 4, she doesn't like attention from social media. She has a very small Instagram account.
You know how we feel about that
shit. She
shit.
has more friend requests than followers. She only have a couple hundred followers. She doesn't really post herself that often, and that's something that I value. Despite me being in social media, I never wanted a woman who enjoyed the limelight of social media, that likes the attention, that kind of feeds off the attention on social media.
End up in competition with your lady.
She don't care nothing about social media, and I love that.
Other couples in general.
Reason number 5. She's submissive by nature. Now, I know that word is triggering to a lot of women.
It is.
But here's the thing. Being submissive is not being passive, is not being controlled.
Right.
She allows me to lead. Now, let me say this. Not every man deserves a submissive woman. A lot of men out here talking about they want their women to submit. You have to create that safe space. You have to earn the trust of that woman in order for her to submit to you. I'm not going to get in my bag about that situation, but the whole submissive terminology gets twisted out of context. It is mutual respect, but she allows me to lead. I protect her. I provide for her. She takes care of the house. She cooks for me. She does my feet. We take care of each other. She can get anything she wants from me. But the beautiful thing is, she doesn't want much, which in turn inspires me to give her even more. And I love that. Another reason why I'm marrying her. Reason number 6.
Man, wow. My boy found him a good one, man. You heard me. Hey, man, be like Brick, you feel me?
You gotta get bricked up. Yeah.
Be like my boy Brick. My boy done got it together. He done figured out the cheat code, bro.
Man.
He said, what'd he say? Like, that was a jewel right there. My man say, what did he say? How did he say?
One of the biggest things about social media.
He said that he wants her. She doesn't want that much, which in turn makes him want to give her even more. Like, that's a jewel. Let me say it again for y'all, because I kind of forgot what he said. He said that she doesn't want for much. This is basically what he said. She doesn't want for much, so in turn that makes him just want to give her everything. So if that makes sense, bro, definitely get you one like that, because that was a good one, man.
Another big one that he said was the social media stuff.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Don't want to be in competition with your lady. Like, when she looking at your, it's just. It's always reasons to, and plus, you don't want your girl putting them cakes out there, bro. I'm just saying, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it simple.
Facts.
She takes really good care of herself. Her hair is always done. Her nails are always done. She works out. She eats good. This is a woman who really takes pride in her appearance, and no matter where we are. And I love that about her. That's her feminine nature, her softness. She always wants to present well because she knows she's always representing me. And I love that she considers that. She dresses very classy. It's never super revealing. Yes, she's attractive, but also very classy. Very important.
Hey, man.
Reason number 7, she's young
Found the one,
and she doesn't have all the mileage. She hasn't been ran through by Tom, Dick, and Harry.
You already know, man.
Trauma on her from dealing with fucking weak ass dudes who are abusive. She doesn't have any of that on her spirit, which makes her feel super light, and she has this like pureness about her that I really cherish. Reason number 8, she has deep reverence and admiration for me. She looks at me like a superhero, but you know what? The feeling is mutual. I have deep admiration for her, deep respect for her. I adore this woman. Listen, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Look, I've never looked at a woman and felt such adoration and admiration in my entire life. Reason number 9, her presence calms my spirit. We have harmony, even in the middle of conflict. Because yes, of course, sometimes I get on her nerves, sometimes she get on my nerves. But even when we are having conflict, there's always peace, there's always harmony. It always feels like we're on the same team. No matter what, whether we're beefing or not, it still feels like we're on the same team. And I think that's important. That's a rare thing. Extremely rare. But that's because our relationship is built on trust. 1000% trust. It's not built on love. It's not built on sex. Even though those things are present. And the sex is amazing. I'm not going into details. I'm going to respect my
Good job, my boy.
But we have harmony. And I think a harmonious relationship was a non-negotiable for me. Reason number 10. She calls me out on my shit. She does not allow me to operate below my standard. If I am operating in fear, if I'm operating in anything other than my godly nature, she checks me on that shit. She has no problem calling me out when I'm BSing, when I'm vibrating on a low frequency. She will call me out. And I love that because I need that. Reason number 11, she is 1000% my type. She is my spec. If I had to close my eyes and create a wife, she would look exactly like
that
her.
always helps.
She would have her same temperament. She would have her same personality. She would have everything about her is exactly what I would create if I was to create a wife from scratch. She is my type. And I think that's important. Do not negotiate. If you look at your woman and you don't want to eat her ass every time you see her, don't marry her.
Whoa,
Do
pause
not
it.
negotiate. She has to.
He took it a little far.
Hey, man, we might have to
I
cut
get what
that
he was saying, but he took it a little far. He took it a little far on that one. Basically, she just got to be that woman who you always thought that you had in your head.
I understand what he was trying to say, but could have said it in a different way. But kudos to you, my brother.
One of the biggest things he did touch on, though, was trust, man.
Right.
He said above sex, above, any of that, man. Trust.
Absolutely, bro. Hey, man, like I said, that was 11 reasons why he's choosing to marry or, get married for the third time or choosing to marry this young lady. I think the number one reason, the having the same set of values as your woman, and, I support, I'm gonna try to teach my children, about being more of a traditional man, with traditional roles, traditional values. You got to make sure that, the person that you're on, you got to have the same set of values or moral compass, because, you represent each other. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But other than that, it sounds like, I think the last point was the biggest thing is like he had a type of woman in his head and she hit on
every note.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. She's cute too, man. So, hey, good luck to y'all, man. Wish y'all well in your marriage. Congratulations, bro. Definitely, man. We support that. Like I said, brothers, hey, that man dropped a few jewels. Hey, make sure y'all check that the whole video out. Him and his female, bro. It's a beautiful thing to me, man.
Stay brick.
Hey, man.
Yeah.